Health so far outweighs all other blessings of life, that a truly healthy beggar is happier than a sick king. Whoever violated trust once loses it forever. Wealth is like seawater. The more we drink, the thirstier we become, and the same is true of fame. Mostly it is loss, which teaches us about the worth of things. From the point of view of youth, life is an endless future. From the point of view of old age, it is a very short past. Reading is thinking with someone else's head instead of one's own. True wealth is not measured by what you own, but by what you are willing to give away. The more we possess, the more we realize we were happier with less. A clear mind is a priceless treasure that no wealth can ever replace. Time, once lost, is the one thing we can never regain, no matter how much we try. Trust is a fragile bond. Once broken, it may never be whole again. We often regret what we didn't do, not what we did. The untried path is always the hardest. Our fears often rob us of the freedom to enjoy life's simplest pleasures. Knowledge grows when shared. Wisdom is refined by the experience of others. We are born with limitless potential, but are shaped by the limits we impose on ourselves. The pursuit of fame can blind us to the quiet beauty of a life well lived. Pain is often the lens through which we see the truth of what really matters. The richest man is not the one with the most, but the one who needs the least. Youth believes the future is forever, while age sees the past as fleeting and precious. We don't value peace until we've tasted the bitterness of conflict. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the will to act despite it. It's not what we achieve, but how we grow through failure that shapes our legacy. A truly rich man is not one who has everything, but one who needs nothing. Sometimes it's the smallest gestures that have the greatest impact. The most valuable thing in life is time, for it is the one thing we can't control. Too often, we seek happiness in what we lack, forgetting the blessings we already hold. Contentment is the ability to enjoy what you have without craving what you don't. We learn more from our losses than from our victories, for they teach us humility. Wisdom is not knowing all the answers, but asking the right questions. What you have today could be gone tomorrow, so cherish it while it's yours. True beauty is found in simplicity, not in excess. Love is not about possession. It's about letting go and watching someone flourish. Peace doesn't come from external circumstances, but from mastering our inner world. The pursuit of happiness often leads us further from it, as we chase it externally. The strongest bonds are built not on perfection, but on trust and mutual understanding. We often sacrifice our happiness in the name of fitting in with others. Fame is fleeting, but integrity leaves a legacy that outlasts time itself. In seeking answers, we often find that the most important question is within ourselves. True freedom is the ability to be yourself without fear of judgment or rejection. The loudest voices rarely speak the deepest truths. Strength is not just physical, it's the ability to rise after each fall. Life is a reflection of the choices we make, and every moment is a chance to change. The greatest treasures are the memories we make, not the things we accumulate. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. Every relationship is built on the foundation of mutual respect and understanding. A moment of true peace is worth more than a lifetime of possessions. Time spent in self-reflection is never wasted. It leads to growth and clarity. When we stop comparing ourselves to others, we begin to see our own value. What we desire most often turns out to be what we need the least. True generosity is not in giving what we can afford, but in giving what we cherish. To grow, we must sometimes let go of what we think we need. The more honest men are, the less they need to remember. The journey toward wisdom begins with acknowledging how much we don't know. Life is short, but the moments of joy within it are infinite if we choose to see them. Our worth is not determined by what others think of us, but by how we see ourselves. Even the smallest kindness can spark a change that echoes far beyond its moment. We are all just passing through. Make the most of the time you have to make a difference.